So what's your thoughts on Justin Bieber?
Man, I like that kid. It's always been one of those things that being a country artist, I listen to, mostly country, and I know mostly about what's going on in our genre. But since I've been doing The Voice, definitely my eyes and ears have been open to other things going on out there. And you'd have to be living under a damn rock to not know who the kid is and the impact he's having. But I've never witnessed something like that, and it's got to be similar to what happened with Elvis when he would come walking into a room, people screaming and crying. And I literally looked at a group of girls that were, in the audience, and they were crying. You know what I mean? It's like, dang. Normally, I don't see a girl crying until after the night's over. You know what I'm saying? And she's disappointed. But it's awesome. And he came over and shook all of our. He seems like just a good kid on top of everything else. On top of being extremely hot. Right. And talented.
You were having some problems tonight trying to figure out who to send home. So what was going through your mind that finally made you choose to save Aaron?
Well, man, I'm still having problems. I still don't know if I did the right thing or not. You know what I mean? And it pisses me off that, I was down to the wire at the end of the show, and really, I hadn't even had time seriously to even process what just happened in front of me. And we're in the competition too. That's the thing about this show. I'm in the competition also. I have pressure on me, and I actually went into the battles thinking that if they both do really good, I'd probably go with Ray Lynn just because she's a country artist and feel like I can affect change there. But I just don't feel like she did a very good performance tonight, and that wouldn't be fair to Aaron. And I can't feel good about doing my job if I had made my decision just because Ray Lynn's a country artist. She'll be fine though. Oh my God, my wife is in love with her, and she'll probably make a record on her and take her on tour and everything else. So
at this point in season 2, are you really thinking strategy, how to win the competition?
I've got the competition won, just so you know.
Okay. So you're just more focused on what you want to hear them sing on stage versus.
Only I'm focused on now is relaxing a little bit, knowing that I'm down to 2 singers. Both are. I would put them up vocally against anybody in the world. That's the truth. I wouldn't be afraid of Aaron stepping up on that stage or Jermaine and singing a duet with Christina and note for note. You know what I mean? And Christina, I think, is the best singer in the world. I really do think that about Christina. But that's how strongly I feel about Jermaine and Aaron. So I think the rest of the coaches are pretty much screwed at this point, and that makes me happy.
Is there anything of your own, that is going on right now? Are there any projects that you're working on that you want to talk about?
Our current single, "Drink on It," is #1 this week. It's went #1, and so you celebrate for 2 hours when that happens, and then you start thinking, oh shit, what's next? What are we gonna do now? Yeah. And so we have a new single coming out called "Over." That'll come out here in, I don't know, in a month or so, whenever they decide. And excited about it. It's on Red River Blue album. And outside of that, man, I've got lots of ideas, but I don't have lots of time. So once I get to where I get a little time, I'll start putting together another project.
How do you like working on TV? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I love working on TV, man. I'm a musician, and this feeds my day job. You know what I mean? And that's great. If The Voice is a vehicle for me to expose more people to my records, then I want to do this for another 100 years.
You couldn't have had 2 more different people this year versus last year.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see them as recording artists? What do you think? Right,
man, it's hard. That's the crazy thing about it. It's hard to see that in somebody until it happens. Because people will always find a way to break the mold and break the rules, you know what I mean? So who knows? They both are probably going to go make records at this point with the final 2. Now, what's the odds of either one of them actually having a hit? Hell, I don't know. The odds were stacked against me, and I did it, so I would say they got a shot.